Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This video, we give you a piece of breaking news from In Touch magazine. The fear has come true. Meghan's nightmare royal diary is finding freedom. The unofficial biography was released 11th of August and features explosive claims about Megxit and the couple's relationship. As royal expert Dickie Arbiter said when the Times serialized Finding Freedom that Harry and Meghan's fingerprints were all over the book. Having read it at half price from Amazon, he said, "I've not changed my mind. Too many minutes, too much poor us, and too much invasion of privacy. Meghan probably gave them a draft manuscript." Back to the past, his private thoughts were exposed for all to read. In 2005, a disgruntled former palace employee copied portions from 8 of Prince Charles's diaries and leaked them to a London tabloid. Excerpts from one politically tinged entry, where he attacked China, were soon published, causing a firestorm of controversy because members of the royal family aren't supposed to espouse political views. But Charles isn't the only royal who's kept a private journal. Meghan Markle has shared with some of her friends that she kept a diary after moving into Kensington Palace in 2017, ahead of her engagement to Prince Harry, and that she continued to detail her life after joining the royal family in 2018. And those pals are now dishing on the diary. The palace is in a panic over what's in it. A source tells In Touch exclusively in June. And what if it falls into the wrong hands? It's full of jaw-dropping secrets that the royal family would never want the world to know. According to the source, if the contents of Meghan's diary come to light, the fallout will be devastating for the royal family. They fiercely guarded their privacy for years, and to see their secrets exposed, intentionally or not, will threaten their standing and the way they are perceived, says the source. They're praying that her diary never sees the light of day. But the fear came true in the worst way, as Finding Freedom authors confirmed they did speak with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle when writing in an acknowledgement buried at the back of the explosive biography. So finally, they admit they are the sources for this book. Finally, for once after denying it, the truth comes out. A royal insider angrily revealed, "I hope Harry cannot come back. I feel deeply ashamed of Harry for his brother and his father and the grandparents. For all the spoiling, how sad the way he has turned out, and Jason, what's-his-name, fooled us with the PR that Harry was this person that really was as fake as Meghan. You deserve each other, but don't ever come back. You are not welcome by the British people. The majority won't want you back in any shape or form." For starters, the source claims the diary contains intimate secrets about Meghan and Harry, including what their first dates were like. Meghan couldn't believe this was happening to her, that she might really become a princess. She knew Harry loved her, but did she love him? The answer, of course, was yes, and she couldn't wait to be a princess. The diary, the source says, also contains Meghan's step-by-step plan to leave the royal family. There's information that isn't out there about how they plotted their exit, and why they were so determined to leave and never look back. And in fact, these details were actually printed in the book Finding Freedom Explosion. Indeed, it was like a slap in the face to the Queen, the royal courtiers, and most importantly, it ditched the close brothers, Prince William and Prince Harry. Speaking to Fabulous Digital, a royal expert, Nigel Cawthorne, said, "The Queen and Charles will find Finding Freedom a huge source of irritation. There's enough in the book to suggest that the degree of separation between the authors and the couple was very low indeed. Apart from whether they recognize or disagree with criticism in the book, it raises the specter that at least one of the Sussexes cooperated or didn't discourage cooperation. That is just about the only faux pas you can never recover from if you are found out." The author went on to warn that Harry must be wary when it comes to defending his wife if he doesn't want to become isolated from the inner sanctum. He says, Prince Harry is in an unenviable position. On the one hand, there's the love he has for his family, and on the other hand, the love he has for his wife. If he wants to keep their trust, he can only speak out publicly in defense of his wife, but he must not scheme behind the scenes. The inner sanctum of the royal family would forever be closed to him. He added, The level of disrespect to the Queen which Harry has shown and allowed from his wife is disgusting and disgraceful. He should be ashamed and should be stripped of his titles. She couldn't have done it on her own without him going along with it. Meghan apparently also details her bumpy relationship with Queen Elizabeth II, says the source at Diary leaked in June. When they met, they instantly clicked, and the Queen took Meghan under her wing. But soon, there were signs they were butting heads after a leak that Her Majesty had denied Meghan's request to wear one of the monarch's emerald tiaras on her 2018 wedding day. Meghan was so upset and humiliated, says the source, that she broke down in tears in front of the Queen. On top of that, Meghan couldn't help but feel the Queen favored Prince William's wife, Kate Middleton, the future Queen, over her. It's long been reported that Meghan and Harry feel the palace has protected Kate from media scrutiny, yet stood by as Meghan was torn apart by the British press. Meghan's expressed her frustration over feeling neglected by the royal family, says the source. The way Meghan sees it, the royals threw her to the wolves. Kate gave Meghan the cold shoulder, claims the source. Despite Meghan's efforts to be nice, Kate wouldn't speak to her for weeks. Her silence was scary. As has been reported, Kate ended up in tears after a mysterious incident involving daughter Princess Charlotte and Meghan as a bridesmaid, dress-fitting ahead of Meghan and Harry's nuptials. Meghan will never forget that day, and I'm sure it's well documented in her journal, says the source. Meghan won't think twice to slam Kate. Meghan pokes fun at her frumpy style and even her sex life with William, or lack thereof. According to the sources, Meghan has more to say about William too. Last year, rumors emerged in the British media that the Duke of Cambridge had an affair with Kate's friend and their country neighbor, Rose Hanbury, the Marchioness of Scandalous, while Kate was pregnant with Prince Louis. Meghan could have written all about the deep, dark secrets behind the cheating scandal and how drama surrounding that, not her rivalry with Kate, is the real reason William and Harry fell out. Because Harry ripped into William about the rumors, says the source. That's not all that could infuriate William. Meghan's discussed selling some of Princess Diana's dresses. Meghan has to pay the bills somehow. Charles also won't come out unscathed. Meghan and Charles famously developed a close bond that was only strengthened when he walked her down the aisle after her father dropped out of the royal wedding. But their relationship also has hints of scandal. At one point, Charles wouldn't stop talking about Meghan's stunning looks, says the source. She's bound to have written about how he flirted with her, even in front of his wife, Camilla Parker Bowles. William got a kick out of watching it all. He thought it was hilarious and would wind Harry up about it. Meanwhile, Cawthorne went on to say that loyalty is the key to keeping the firm happy, and Meghan never had it. He continued, the palace would tread very carefully until this has been another established one way or another. The one single reason why Prince Andrew has been able to maintain his independence from Charles for almost 40 years, despite scandal after scandal, is the fact that he has always been 100% unwaveringly loyal. He has never leaked to the press, even if it might have given him a brief advantage. Diana, Princess of Wales, it turned out afterward, had cooperated with a number of books to set out her point of view. It was a clear case lèse-majesté. With Meghan, she was a grumpy and extremely stubborn girl. She brought to light these obscene truths, and up to now, it seems the royal family is in a panic. Royal biographer Andrew Morton, who wrote the definitive Diana book, isn't surprised Meghan kept a diary in public. She's colluded with the press and turned around. Is there anything she can't do anymore? She's a good writer with a nice turn of phrase. The author, who's also published books on William, Kate, and even Meghan, recently said of the American former actress, remember, she studied English in her first year at Northwestern University. Meghan also honed her writing talents with her blog, The Tig, which was closed down, some say on the order of the royal family. After she got serious with Harry, and in 2018, she was unmasked as the anonymous author of the candid and confessional early 2010s blog, The Working Actress. In one post confessing, my hair is primped, my face is painted, my name is recognized, my star meter is rising, my life is changing. In 2019, she also ably guest-edited one of the most successful issues in British Vogue's history. And you, What do you think about this reveal? Please let me know in the comments section, and everyone will also discuss them together. If you see my videos so preferred, don't be afraid to like and share it with your friends who need it. Also, subscribe to our channel to get more news from the royal family by our team. Now, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video!